So I'm watching Crown Jewel, and hear me out, guys. First off, I still want to say that that John Cena versus AJ Styles, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, it was a fun match, great match. Definitely would have waited for the last match of John Cena and AJ Styles, despite no story, but they do have the backstory. Then sure, it's acceptable. I enjoyed the match. Don't get me wrong. But this is where I kind of have to criticize, and this is like the old school mentality is like kind of like getting thrown out the window. John Cena doing other wrestlers' finishers in at spots in matches is corny. Okay, it is corny, like it or not. This is again. I understand John Cena is homaging, his past opponents and all that kind of stuff, and it's great to see. But at the same time, you are burying those finishers. You're using them as spots in matches, and at the same time, you're ruining those matches. Like, it also doesn't help that you're kicking out at two at each of those spots, and you're using them as spots. You're devaluing those moves. This is no different than everyone who complains about the indies when wrestlers nowadays uses wrestlers' moves, their favorite wrestlers' moves as spots. And that is burying the move. I understand this is parallel to John Cena. I get it, and I'm not trying to hate on it. And again, I still thought the match was good. I enjoyed the match. I just don't like the recent matches with Cena they have become somewhat like a John Cena parody. It became a parody of his past opponents because you're making it make it a little corny. So John Cena, he used the Undertaker's move, which again is outside of his character. Also, like the choke slam and shit like that. He did Randy Orton's move. Was teasing the punt kick, teasing even the 619. He did Walls of Jericho, Sister Abigail. Why doesn't it make sense for him to kiss people with the Sister Abigail? How does that make any sense? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to hate on Cena, but it devalues the moves and devalues the wrestler. It makes John Cena almost feels like a parody. Like, that's indie shit. You never seen Undertaker towards his last run, or other wrestlers who retired before, like Shawn Michaels, for example, who was leaving WWE 2010 and shit like that. You never seen them doing other wrestlers' moves, just to homage them. You know what I mean? I understand homaging, but then, just let's be honest, homage sometimes is another term of ripping off a wrestler or whatever, even though it is sure homaging his past opponents, but you're making them look corny all for a spot in the match, and they're not even finishers. At least Johnson used the tombstone then an AA to end the match. Why not just use all those matches in the end to the AA, and that would have been okay?